Erika Gentry. I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks for your PowerPoint presentation. The first tip is to how to make a quick screen grab of an application or of a website. The keyboard shortcut for making a screen grab, as we discussed, just have to find my Safari here, is on a Macintosh, Command, Shift, plus the number 4, which gives you this XY coordinate locator, which you can then click and hold and drag across the screen in order to make a screen grab. And you hear that little noise. It then shows up here on your desktop or in your pictures folder. Another trick that's really cool if you're working in a software program like Photoshop that has many palettes is to add the space bar. So here I am in Photoshop. I was going to open something recent. I think I'll open this file. And so in Photoshop, I can use the Command Shift number 4, just like we did in the last example, but add the space bar, and that gives me this cute little camera here, which I can then click and get a nice clean screen grab of just that particular options palette in Photoshop. One more tip to gathering content for your slide presentation is video. If you're looking for video online, we are covered under the Fair Use Act, which means we can use content off the web without permission, but you must keep track of and cite your sources. So I'm going to do a search for video, and I'm going to do a search for car racing, just for fun, or car crashes. That sounds like more fun. And you can see here is a car crash video, but you can see that there's no way to borrow or download this video, right? So one trick that you can do is, so that it's visually appealing in your web presentation, is to do a screen grab or screen capture of this particular visual and then link to it in your PowerPoint video via hyperlink, which we'll go over in a minute. When you launch PowerPoint, you have your choice of templates. You're welcome to use one of these canned templates or create one of your own. I'm very plain. I like the very plain template here. It starts out with the title slide. You have a couple of different views at the bottom: normal view, slide sorter view, and presentation view. You can add various slides from this dialog box here. Insert new slide. It gives you a format here, and then if I want to just add my photograph, I click here, it automatically asks me where my photograph is. If you have audio or video media, you need to keep those in the folder with your presentation because it's going to point to those files. With images, it embeds them, so it's less of an issue. And I saved my stuff on the desktop. Where is my desktop on this machine? Here we go. And it's in a folder called PowerPoint Practice. This is the screenshot, or the screenshot that I just made, rather, is just sitting on the desktop. So I'm going to find that. And there it is. You can see that it automatically sizes it. Now if I want to show a little bit more, I can crop this to show a little bit more of the image, and I can then also insert the URL as a link so that my slideshow shows up, or my YouTube video that I want to show. My class is here, but it's not embedded. It's just a screen grab to show a visual placeholder. I'm going to go here and copy the URL and then go back to not Photoshop but PowerPoint. I'm not used to having the dock over here on this other side. Where is PowerPoint? There it is. And click on the visual and choose Insert Hyperlink. And then I can copy paste my YouTube video address here, so that now this is a hot link. If I view my slide, this particular slide, and I roll over it, it's a hot link that goes out to the internet then, and I can show people my YouTube video. So
the key to its defenses is its so-called...
So if you have things that are copyright protected and you want to use links, that's one solution. Okay? That was under what? That was under file or? Show you in just a second. That was under, I'm recording it for you. It's under insert, hyperlink, down at the very bottom. Now, another cool thing that I've learned, because I'm a teacher, I give a lot of these PowerPoints, I'm always trying to look for shortcuts. I'm hungry for apple pie right now, I don't know why, is that let's insert another slide. You can insert, if you've spent a long time arranging a slide in a particular way, one trick is to insert a duplicate. Then you can delete the image, and you can click and drag directly from the internet a lot of times your image into your PowerPoint presentation. That's pretty fast. So that's one way that you can make your life easier. Another interesting thing is the under view. There's various templates which are not coming up here. There is a template option here. You can choose a different style if you want fairly easily. And adding text. Adding text, if you hand type it, can be laborious. You do want to condense whatever text you're going to use. Let's find some car crash text, shall we? But we're going to search for everything on the web. Let's go back here, car crash. And here is a story about, unfortunately, somebody who passed away. I'm just going to take some of this here. I'm going to get it into my slide presentation. And then I'm going to change it into my own words. Okay? That's one thing. Or, this is the notes section down here at the bottom I was telling you about. This is the section that's visible to you, but not your audience. So if you have a lot of long text that you need to keep track of and you want to take notes, this is where you're going to put it. And you're going to keep the visuals in this area for us to see. So that then when you view your presentation, you do presenter view. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Well, we'll have to fix this. We're going to put it in dual monitor mode, but you will see this view, and your audience will only see the slide up here. And here is your timer that I was telling you about. You can start your timer and keep track. Okay? So that's my very quick get up to speed with PowerPoint and how to get some content into PowerPoint. Remember to always cite your sources, and if your presentation is for your own commercial gain, to ask permission before using any content. Thank you. I'm going to keep this.